All the soup. The Frivolous Dreams podcast with Kyle Rogers. Let's think big. Let's think stupid. Yeah, let's be frivolous. Get up, breathe it out. Breathe it up, breathe it up, breathe it out. Pick your numbers, then open your packs. Cross your fingers, then declare a tax. Kyle ripped off Doug Benson. Doug loves movies. Kyle loves magic. The Gathering. This is not the Kyle loves magic. The Gathering. This is the Frivolous Dreams podcast with Kyle Rogers.
I just realized I didn't print out any of my paperwork. But we're live.
For shame.
We are live.
We're live.
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to Frivolous Dreams, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Let me pull up my my drive here, because I didn't print it out. Crazy today. What's that?
For your family.
I hope that. Why do I not see volume? I hope people can hear us.
I can't hear too bad.
Oh.
Yeah,
I just had to scroll.
Oh, there we go.
How do you sound? Like, the idea with the headphones is that, one, you'll be able to tell if you're talking into the mic or not, so you can monitor your own stuff. But also, if he's talking directly into your ears, you're less likely to interrupt him, and vice versa. Ideally. But
Gotcha.
all right, let's see here. Welcome back to Frivolous. You can interrupt all you want, bro. I see what you did there. But welcome back to Frivolous Dreams, James. New guest, Nate, and then Robin and Josh, neither of which could make it. No shows.
Scared him off.
We got James Sorenson, Wakayakum Port #1 Commissioner.
That's right.
Is that the right order of syntax?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
That'll work.
I voted for you.
Yeah. And then we got Nate or Tater. Is that what you want to be known as?
Sure.
Sure. Do you have any accolades, like online gaming or anything like that?
No.
You ever been on a radio show?
I have not.
So you're from Skyline Golf Course.
Yes.
You're the manager.
That I am.
Are you really? I was just making shit up as far as I was aware.
The clubhouse manager.
Clubhouse manager.
Yeah.
So you're in charge of taking people's money. Yeah. I mean, that's a good spot to be in. What's that?
Keeping track of the carts.
Keeping track of the carts.
Yeah.
Are they all electric or are they gas?
They're gas powered.
Gas powered. I was talking the other day. I was like, it's so quiet. And someone said it was electric. I was like, makes sense. But then I thought I heard one running. I was like, that no longer makes sense.
No.
Sounds like a ghost running after you. The electric car.
Yeah, right?
The electric carts don't work that well on our course.
Yeah, they would struggle with the hills.
Yeah.
It's quite a steep course.
Yeah. I've only done gas ones. But
Look at this card. Or no.
yeah, let's look at this card. I'll start. We could get right into it.
It just says prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. And it's not like it's an ETB, it's just all time.
Haste, mentor. Put counters on things. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to other creatures you control. So that means that nobody can fireball your shit, basically. Like if someone flame waved you, they'd kill this, but nothing else. That's all.
Yeah.
Forever. Until that thing's gone.
Yeah, nice little card there.
It's like the commander in my white deck.
Your white day?
Yeah, my white deck.
Let's see if we can get a little bit more.
The angel in the flying deck.
Yeah.
Where everything turns invincible.
Yeah.
Or indestructible.
Oh, I know it. I know
Yeah.
the deck. I know the deck well.
I don't. But did you bring it? Is it that deck?
No.
No?
This is a last minute build.
Yeah, these
So-
are last minute Final Fantasy builds.
Nice. James, I was thinking about asking you about that. It's not supposed to be secret, is it?
Huh? Yeah, that is.
Oh, all right. Well, and let's skip to Josh. Oh, wait. No, that's also...
Like Nardwar.
Nardwar?
Nardwar. No, Nardwar.
No.
Human serviette.
I don't even know what a serviette is.
A serviette, I believe, is like I don't know, actually. I thought maybe it would be like a serving tray. Like a human serviette. Maybe he's not the serviette. But he's just like insanely... He'll do interviews with up-and-coming artists. So he has some historic interviews. Like some huge interviews with people from...
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah. And he just will hit them with stuff that... He'll freak them out. Because he'll be like, how do you even know this? Who told you that? That's kind of his whole thing. So you should check out Nardwar.
See how much better that sounds?
You should check out Nardwar for sure.
Nardwar.
Nardwar.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, Nardwar.
It might be on the 5th time I listen to this that I go, oh yeah, I gotta Google that, but I don't have to write it down because I'll be listening to it again and again and again for editing. Hopefully someday I am a great interviewer.
You gotta study the greats.
I just listen to Joe Rogan. He's the greatest, isn't he?
Yeah, there you go.
So I asked you before we hit the live button, if you've watched any episodes, and then I already asked you about the golf course.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you been playing Magic?
Playing Magic again. When did you start back up, James? That's
pretty much right before the Duskborn set came out.
yeah. So I've been playing again since then, but like
Duskmorn was the werewolves?
the haunted house.
Duskborn was the 80s movies.
Scooby-Doo? No.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo wasn't in it.
So pretty recently, but I used to play back, I guess, before Commander was a format.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember the first stint I played was like it was basically like maybe 2 years before Ice Age stopped being printed. Because Ice Age was the first set where it was like, oh wait, they stopped printing things? Like, you mean I can't just buy them forever?
Yeah.
But it was, when I was getting an allowance of $5 a week, so I could only get one pack. All of a sudden it was like, no, it's unavailable. But then I took a hiatus, and then I played again during the Avacyn set.
Okay.
And then I stopped again, and then I started playing here. So I don't know if that gives you a timeline to try to do that.
Not very well.
No? Okay. Well, that's all good. It's been a long running game.
Yeah.
Let's see. We were talking about I'm fried. I've been, even though today's the first day off of a 5-day stretch, this is the first time I've sat down since like 8 a.m. I was at Dollar General waiting for them to unlock the door this morning.
Damn.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah. Well, it's been crazy. I had to bake some bread and make macaroni salad and chili, and it's all going to be delicious this weekend.
What time did Dollar General open?
8. Okay. So I asked you guys to browse the Final Fantasy Commanders.
You did?
I did. And see what you thought for ones that might be fun to play or discuss. Did you find any that you spoke to you?
The Lightning Army of One.
Lightning Army of One. Which one was that?
It was like she's 2/3, like vigilance, first strike, and maybe trample. And when she does damage to you until your next turn, anything else dealing damage to you is like double damage.
Trying to pull it up. Lightning Army of One.
It's a commander?
Yeah, but Boros, I think.
Oh, it's a re-art of an old one?
No, it's just the colors, the red, white.
Of course, I don't think my app updated.
Just look at it straight up.
Oh, I had to have updated it. It showed me the thing. Yeah, I typed it in. It didn't work.
Well, I'm sure it's not that.
No, if you can just Google it, it'll pop up.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Yeah, did you try that?
All right. Lightning, army of one. Here we go. First strike, trample, lifelink, stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. So that's basically just direct damage unless you can give it double strike. Ooh, because if it strikes, oh yeah, because it has first strike, so it doesn't need double strike, because it would hit first, and then all your other creatures would hit, so it would work for your attacking creatures.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that when I first read it earlier when I was browsing through them. That's fun. That's fun. How would you pile onto that to make it even better?
Even more better?
The source would deal damage to that player or permanent that player controls. Deals double that. So that would count technically for her too. Because the first strike would be regular, and then she would be striking again, and it says a source, not another source. So she would then deal double damage the second time.
Yeah, if you gave her double strike.
Right. If you gave her double strike. You got any ideas on that one?
Mm-mm. I don't. Because I don't know what colors they are.
Red, white.
Oh, red, white.
Yeah.
And it just does double damage based on what?
So it's first strike, and if lightning deals combat damage to a player, after that, all damage dealt is doubled. So because she's first strike, if you attack with, let's say, her and then a 3/3, she would hit first strike for 3 damage. Then the 3/3, because it's after first strike, would deal double damage, so 6. But if you gave her double strike, then it would count for her second swing. But also,
just give it's red, so just give it all the red extra combat.
That's where my brain was trying to get to is just doing extra combat turns. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And just getting indestructible, just fighting shit. I guess fighting doesn't matter unless you can fight.
Yeah, it's got to be combat damage to a player. That's an interesting one, though.
Combat damage to a player.
Yeah.
Excuse me. There's not a lot of.
And it's until your next turn, so like other people attacking that same player.
If a source would deal damage to a player, or whenever,
Deal damage
until your next turn, that's also very true. So if she hits somebody, like if you were playing her and you attacked me, he would do double damage to me also.
He would.
What is that saying about any spell or something? Didn't you say it had to be? If a source of deal damage.
I mean, it's red, so that would also count for fireball.
Yeah.
And it's lifelink.
Yep. It's red, white.
But black is really the when you gain life, other people lose it.
Yeah.
What do you come up with for an interesting one?
Well, it's not very original, but it's VV.
VV.
I'm a little upset that Josh is not here because he was gonna. I know that he pulled VV, and I wanted to see it.
What's the rest of it?
Something or the other. I don't know. If you type in VV, VIVI, MTG, it should pull right.
This one?
Probably.
That's too blurry.
Red.
Blue, red, yeah.
It's just a spell slinger. You can pay nothing and create an amount of mana in any combination.
Oh yeah, okay. But it's based on the power of the creature.
Yeah, but that's still crazy. You could easily bounce just an endless source of mana, I think.
So it's for 0 mana, add X mana in any combination of blue and or red, where X is VV's power. Activate only during your turn and only once each turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature, and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. So that would be a fun commander for
Spell slinging.
yeah, creatureless counterburn, basically.
Yeah, but that sounds horrible.
Counterburn? That's classic.
Yeah. Just,
Classic.
I guess. I mean, it makes sense though.
The one that
A lot of counters.
did you guys look through all of the commanders, or did you just browse around and then pick
I just
those?
have seen BB already. And
I just browsed a little bit.
Did you see any that went, oh, that one's probably the one Kyle's gonna pick?
No.
Because as soon as I saw this one, I was like, I don't care if I can find a combo or not. Yells Kyle. Kefka Dancing Mad.
Okay. Yeah.
During your turn, Kefka has Indestructible. At the beginning of your end step, exile a card at random from each opponent's graveyard. You may cast any number of spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost.
Ooh.
Then each player who owns a spell you cast this way loses life equal to its mana value.
That is nasty.
It's also so chaotic, and it could backfire if somebody just ruins their graveyard. But it's black-red. Imagine if you could put it in a blue mill deck too. Be fun. But cards that would complement it well. I thought the last episode I recorded here was about Gonti, Night Minister. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller looks at the top of the opponent's library and exiles it face down, and you can play that. So and then you get a treasure token, and then there's the Brain Stealer Dragon, which is whenever you cast a card that belongs to somebody else, they lose life equal to the mana value again. Yeah. So the Brain Stealer Dragon plus the Kefka alone would deal double casting cost damage every time you cast a spell, and it doesn't have to be triggered, it's just at the end step. So I might end up picking that bad boy up.
There you go.
But
Which is it?
I think it was like $6.
Oh, this.
Why do I have an alarm coming up? Oh, I don't. Oh, I do have to go finish taking care of that bread though. But so you said you made this deck just
before we got
before we got here.
Yeah.
It's based off of Cloud.
Yeah.
Which one?
Because I had to get some Final Fantasy stuff. I was on vacation, and I was in Stanwood, Washington, which is like not a whole lot going on there. A lot more going on there than there is here, though. But all they had was what's it called? Like the standard starter deck thing, which they kind of suck. But
when you say standard starting deck, do you mean
it was Cloud and that jabroni there.
Gotcha.
And they were just standard decks, and yeah, just being a commander's.
So it's a precon, and you changed it to a commander.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, but I guess I don't know. I just have such a stigma towards precon with being a commander.
What's this Cloud do? Because I know there's like 7 of them.
So he essentially makes my equipment cost less by 2 to activate. As long as he's equipped, he's indestructible and has double strike. So I just have some nasty equipment.
Is there any equipment that you really hope you get to put on him?
No, definitely.
Which one?
Yeah, I forget the name of it, but it was like a 7 cost.
Oh, the Ultima weapon.
7. Yeah. So it'd be fun.
What about your commander over there?
I have the other one in that set, Sephiroth, Planet's Heir. So 4/4 with Vigilance. When he enters, your guys' creatures will get -2/-2. And whenever a creature dies, one of your creatures die, I put a 1/1 counter on him.
Do you have a way of flickering him?
It's blue, so yeah.
Yeah, shit.
Because if you can get him to come in twice, that's -4, -4. That could be dangerous.
Or if someone's playing a token deck, they have 11 million.
Right. It reminds me though of Backstreet Clubber or something like that. Backwalk Clubber. It's a black creature that when it comes in, all opponents' creatures get -1/-1. I used to pop that with Delina, and you clone that 3, 5, 7 times, and it's like game over. Never mind, I'm done. But yeah, both of those I looked at, and I did browse a whole bunch of equipment. I can't remember any of the ones I was like, that might be really good, but hopefully you pull them out and I go, oh yeah, that one.
I just may.
Yeah.
What do you say? This deck could also be complete and utter trash.
It could be.
I have a set thing I like to do to start a deck, and then I just did not do that. I started counting the amount of cards I had.
Did you play test it at all?
No.
I know
it's doing a lot of different things, which is never a good thing. Ooh.
I know that it's Final Fantasy
Thank
time,
you.
but we're still working off of these.
I dig it.
Sir. So we're gonna be opening these. Not yet. I
Not
open
yet.
them at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's,
I should just get a box and we should just open packs.
yeah.
That's where the real fun is, right?
So let me tell you guys a story. So I'm going camping this weekend.
Nice.
Where at?
Tunerville.
Haven't heard of it.
It's if you exit Wahkiakum County heading west.
Okay.
As soon as you exit, take a right, and it's gonna say "Welcome back," and you just drive up there until you can't anymore. There it is.
All right.
It's up Salmon Creek Road, but so
So you're not going far.
yeah, no, just far enough to consider it camping. So let me tell you a story. Last night, I realized, oh shit, the podcast is on a Thursday. Powerball and Megabucks or whatever the other one we play is, doesn't draw on Thursday. So I'm going to have to do a Wednesday game. Then I looked at the clock and I went, oh shit, I've got like 10 minutes to go buy these tickets if I'm lucky. And then there's a guy in front of me going, I need a receipt. So with that said,
what an asshole.
here, you can have one and you can have one. And then this one will be for me.
Ooh.
And these are for tomorrow's games. So we aren't even going to be able to find out on the episode if
I already know.
if any of one's a millionaire. But this one's going to be the table one. So if this one wins, I'll call you guys and tell you that you're fired.
Yeah. That would be great.
And then this one will be for Kaylin. I mean the producer. She didn't hear that, thankfully. Okay. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to have to figure out a different game that plays. And that led to some crazy talk with the person, and they printed out the wrong game. So this one's going to be the table because it's the only one. And that one draws tonight. Was that 2 games? 1 game? I don't even know how to play that one. And these are for us. So which one of you wants to pick one first?
I'll take this one.
This is hit 5. I don't even know how to play it.
Well, I imagine.
Okay.
Figure it out.
Can you pick one for myself?
1 in 10.
Can you pick one for the producer? Okay, and I guess I got an extra one.
What's the max you can win on this? $10?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Like I said, I haven't. Okay, that one's mine. That one's the producer's. That one's the table. That one's mine.
Seems like good.
Oh, that's the table. Okay. I don't know. Those will be all the table, I guess. All right. So let's talk about James. If you won millions of dollars on that ticket, that might not even be valid for millions of dollars. What would you do to waste it? Have you thought about this recently?
To waste it.
Yeah, waste it.
Just just throw it away? Or was it like completely wasted, or like
Yeah.
Waste
blow it?
Blow it.
The
Yeah.
responsible answer is to pay down some debt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're gonna assume you already did that. You already did that.
I've
That's
already
done.
done that.
Yeah, you've already done that. Now this is 10 years later. You're making $3,000 a day every day
Mm-hmm.
for the next 30 years. 10 years after that, 10 years in, you've figured out everything you want to do with the money. Now you got fuck you money. What are you gonna do to say fuck you?
I'm going to build a relaxation station in the woods, and it could host corporate events and things, but it would essentially be just, spa with all the spa-like treatments, tubs, hot tubs, cold tubs.
Ayahuasca.
Probably not advertised, but yeah, probably not, but yeah, I would just have that, and I would build that really super freaking nice, and have all the relaxation things, and then
For personal use?
Well, yes, of course, but yeah, it would bring jobs around here.
Have you ever done a float tank?
I did a long time ago, and did not enjoy it.
No?
There's the one in Longview, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yeah, it's behind the post office. I don't know. I would like to try it, but a part of me goes like, how well are they cleaning this between people?
No, it's not. Oh, with 20 people?
Between people.
Oh. Well,
That would be
it doesn't
weird.
matter.
Group
It's
float
it's
float
really
tank.
hard to sit in there for an hour and not move at all, but it's not that exciting. Like, I'd rather have, shout out to Carson Hot Springs in Washington, my favorite place.
Yeah.
But it's just old school, and there's 8 tubs in the back, and they're pumping in straight mineral water, and it's hot as hell. And there's also a tub that is straight mineral water that's cold as hell. You just go back and forth in that. Oh,
When you say it's old school, do you mean like here's the pool? Oh, okay, so it's an actual like tub, not like
yeah. It's,
climb in. This is coming from the
what
dirt.
is it called? I mean, it's a spa, so it's like a bathhouse in the back. So it's naked bros, and that's the vibe. And it's
Big
super
fan of
hot.
naked bros.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
typical old naked dudes, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're going in the cold plunge, so there's nothing to be, trying to protect, I suppose. But dude, it's just the best because it's simple, it's straightforward, it's cheap, and I love it. And
Okay.
after you're done, they wrap you like a mummy, and you just sit there for 25 minutes. So it's 25 minutes in the tub, and then 25 minutes of being wrapped. And they'll put like a cold or hot towel on your forehead, just wrap you real tight like a mummy, and then you sweat out all those good minerals and things. And it's just the best.
I do a lot of sweating.
Shout out
But-
to Carson.
Carson, how far away is that?
From here, it's like hour 40.
Okay, not terrible. So it's in the Cascades, I assume.
Yep, it's near White Salmon and
Do they-
Cross Bridge.
Do you know if they have like private options, or is it all just communal?
So that's the best thing. Whatever, and you could go in there and wear a swimsuit, whatever. No one cares. But that's the best available option because it's just straight mineral water. But they also have like community tubs essentially, and you could buy a pass in there and just sit in there all day. And it's a very nice, very large hot tub, and then a huge like cold plunge. But
Like
the only problem with that is that it's chlorinated, so it's not quite the same, but
Yeah.
it's still a good day.
Yeah, just because I'd want to go and chill with the producer, not like a whole bunch of random
that's just
strangers.
an hour. You're not chilling back there. You're chilling. You're not making small talk. It's like massage music is playing, and it's just all about like.
Okay. And that's you'd make your own version of that.
Producer would have, everybody has their own gendered bathhouse or whatever it's called.
Right.
It's awesome. And then you just meet when you're both done and go out, eat, and Scamania. Today.
Would you do that around here, or is there somewhere else you'd set your own
No, I would
retreat up?
If I had a limitless amount of money, that's what I would do. Is I would build that up, and then I would make it into a job kind of, so that
all right, so
work there.
to try to pull out something a little bit of more crazy, is there anywhere you'd put it to spite somebody? No.
I don't want to spite you on that, a relaxation station.
No, like for example, let's say there was a logging company that you didn't like, so you were like, I'm gonna put it right in the middle of their logging area so that it ruins their traffic or some shit like that.
No, I don't think so.
No?
And I don't want I wouldn't want to. I mean, it's the relaxation station.
Yeah, I get it. I have a mischievous mind a lot of times. And the other day, the supervisor was doing an observation on me, and there was this kid hanging out right by her car, and I was like, I just wish that I had $20 and I could get away with paying that kid to stand in front of her car so that she couldn't follow me anymore. Because it's like, oh, that's one of those things where if I had the money, like if I had millions of dollars, I'd be like, here's $20. Go make that person just.
You had millions and you're only giving the kid $20.
He was like 8. He would have loved it. But
see that Macintosh movie? What was that? It was an old Disney movie.
Not ringing any bells. Oh
yeah.
That movie is a classic.
Yeah, I did see that once.
And there's a kissing scene with like a probably 30-year-old woman and a 12-year-old boy.
It must be.
So it aged well.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah. I mean, look at the clip, man. It's hard to watch. But
You guys want anything to drink?
I would love something to drink, actually.
Yes,
Lemon lime soda?
That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
that sounds great.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
Watch. I just drank the last one at dinner or something. Bite my tongue and say I messed up.
It will help the cottonmouth.
Oh my god.
So how come you guys aren't coming camping?
What's up?
So how come you guys aren't coming camping?
It seems you're aware.
Working.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, Nate, your turn. Waste that money.
Fuck, man.
You got sandwiches in that fridge?
Why?
Because these smell like sandwiches.
I want
I got a lot in that
to
fridge right now.
build like a nerdy brewery.
A nerdy brewery.
Yeah, like just hire Sean to brew the beer, and then just have like very nerd themed, like you go to the brewery to play Dungeons and Dragons or play Magic the Gathering.
I feel like there's got to be one of those somewhere, but
Yeah.
Is that us?
Yeah, that was me. Because I was trying to see if there's any chats going on.
Is that on YouTube or Twitch?
This is on Twitch. You got more on YouTube?
So you see on the right there, that will pop up if there's any chats on Twitch, but it's also going live to YouTube, I hope. I hope.
Chat?
But
I'd probably throw in an arcade in there too.
so what kind of
You could do all that now at the clubhouse.
right? That's not wrong. What's your favorite type of beer?
I like porters, the dark beer.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I like
It's the
porters
good
and
stuff.
stouts. You ever have a Boulder Brewing chocolate cake?
I have not. It sounds delicious
It
though.
is delicious. One time I was on my way going to go camping, and I heard that you could get that in town back east. So I at the time I was making pretty good money, and I called the package store, because in Massachusetts you can't go to Stop and Shop. You have to go to a specific liquor selling person.
Okay.
So I called the place that it was supposed to be, and I was like, do you have any of the chocolate cake? And they're like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'll take it. And they said, okay, how many? I said, all of it. And they went, what? And I went, all of it. And I hung up. And then I showed up and I said, I called. I'm here to buy all of it. Luckily, it was only 5 cases.
Okay.
But it was like, if they had brought out 20, I would have been like, I did say all of it. Like, here's my card. But, yeah.
I just had a really good one. The Cocoa Cow.
Cocoa Cow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a chocolate milk stout from Sun River Brewing.
Is that near here?
Sun River's in
Oregon.
Yeah,
Okay.
not too far off.
Okay.
Pretty far though.
Like Southern Oregon. Yeah.
I hate the fact that they just don't make many stouts or porters like during the summer. It's like, yeah. I get it.
It's thick. Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same note, like if you have a light beer, like, you know, light flavor beer, like an IPA or something like that, and it gets warm, it tastes like shit.
Yes.
But if you have a stout and it gets warm, it just tastes like a warm stout.
Yes, absolutely.
It's like it should be the summer one, but whatever. Let's see. Wait,
Magic, dude.
you trying to rush here?
No, but I like playing Magic.
I do like playing Magic too, but so how would, like, okay, so you invest, you start a business, but how, like, once you've already done all of that, is there anything outrageous that only you would do, or like to play a joke or tongue in cheek or make someone laugh or to spite a politician, like?
I mean, you can always just do something, I don't know, something to spite the Catholic Church or something.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you want me to ask what or why?
I don't know, just some sort of like tongue-in-cheek, like heavy metal protest.
What do you mean by heavy metal protest? Like,
yeah, like
have a band play outside church during
like
church hours?
Really loud metal music in the middle of the Vatican.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new Pope would probably be down.
Yeah. Would you have it be anti-church or pro-church? Because you could. I'm sure there's a heavy metal like Catholic band out there that where it's like you can't really be mad. You just got to be not happy. Or do you have it be like, you know, one of those bands that worships Satan or something?
It would definitely be death metal. I don't know about the religious affiliation of the band. Like,
well, if you could do that right now, what band would you hire?
Oh,
any band, because you've got enough money for all of them.
Lorna Shore is a great choice. There's also, like, I guess, Power Wolf. It's a metal band from Germany.
Either of those.
Power Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I haven't heard of them. So maybe if no, I don't think I could do that. I probably not without getting in trouble. It's like maybe I could put it like overlay it right now. But no, I can't do that. That'll get me in trouble. But all right, so you want to play some Magic now?
Yeah.
Too bad. First, we got to figure out who goes first. Tobias.
PK.
That's Tobias is the name of my character in Dungeons and Dragons.
What's the Arrested Development last name? Is it Fluke? Watch the Arrested Development.
I have, but
It's
Fuke.
Tobias. Never knew.
I named my character Tobias Cletus because
to your redneck.
Cletus is a name on a mailbox that I deliver to, and I was like, that's just a fun name.
Cletus.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to play a game to figure out who goes first.
All right.
And I don't know, I planned these for 3 people, so we'll see what happens. But the first one is, what color is it? This is a blitz game, so shout out the answer as soon as you know it. I'll say the name of a card. You shout out what color the card is. If you're right, you get a point. Sound like a plan? This is where interrupting is probably good.
Do they all have colors?
They're all colors.
Okay.
Okay.
All colors.
All right. Card 1.
Especially on 15.
Traumatize.
Black.
Yeah, I think it's black.
It's not black. It's blue. I think it's for 5 mana, and target player mills the top half of their deck. It specifies top, not the bottom. But yeah, it's like, well, it's not mill. It says puts the top half of their deck in their graveyard.
That is traumatic. Yeah.
All right, you ready for the second one?
Yeah.
Acidic slime.
That's green.
That is green.
It's green. Are these all one monocolor?
I don't know.
I hope so.
All right, third one. Cloud, Midgar Mercenary.
That's white.
That is white. You got to pick up the pace.
Not gonna happen.
The cloud.
Tifa Lockhart.
Green.
Did you say green?
I did say green.
Who got to that end first?
Ask the producer. Pull that up.
I'll give it to Nate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sid, Timeless Artificer.
Blue, white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that, we got a tie for one left. You ready? Mm-hmm. Riku, Resourceful Guardian.
Red?
Nope.
Resourceful. No idea.
She's blue.
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 All right, so you guys made those decks today, right?
Yep.
All right. And
I win though, because
see this won't work with 2 people, so I guess I will.
First.
Nah, I'll play this one. We'll play stupid. And if I win, all right. I'll do this one. All right, so we're gonna play Indian poker. Okay. You ever play Indian poker?
No.
All right. So
Card on your head.
Card on your head.
Yep.
So since it was a tie, I'll have you go first. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to take a random card from your deck. Yeah. Without looking at it, you're going to put it like this. Okay? Then it's kind of like password. He and I are going to take turns giving you hints.
I don't think that's going to stick on my phone.
You don't, yeah. Giving you hints, trying to get you to guess what that card is.
I would.
Shot.
Do you not know what cards are in your deck?
But I have to ask you questions.
No, we're going to give you hints.
Okay.
Oh, one at a time, though.
Okay.
It's confusing. So, I'll let you give the first hint.
I think you should have me ask questions, and then you say yes or no.
I mean...
Like, is it a creature?
No.
Is it an artifact?
No.
Is it a land card?
No.
All right. I like how this
yes.
goes.
Is it over 3 mana cost?
Yes.
All right, hang on. How many questions is that? So if we're going to do it with questions, we'll give you 10 questions. So you had...
Well, I'm probably out.
We'll call that 5.
Okay. Well, what do I know? Is it multicolor?
No.
I think I already asked that. Is it red?
Yes.
Is it Chaos Warp?
No.
Is it a braid?
No.
You got one more.
It's literally, I mean...
We just built these.
Yeah, which means it should be fresh on your mind.
No.
Yeah, relentless.
But all right, go ahead, pull one out, and we'll see if it works for you.
There's no shot.
No shot.
No.
Start.
I can barely read it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ask away.
Okay. Is it black?
No.
So, is it an instant or a sorcery? Or is that two questions?
Yes.
Okay. God, is it like murder?
Let me see it. Well, no, it's not black.
It's not black.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it's an artifact?
What?
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I lost myself. So is it like negate?
No.
You're halfway there.
Is it some sort of counterspell?
Yes.
Is it counterspell?
It's not
Yes and
the
no.
counter. It's not
not
counter
the-
spell by name, though.
Is it cancel?
Nope.
Nope.
You got two more.
You're not going to get this one. It's not the next one you're going to say, and it's not the... Yeah.
Oh, it's probably from the Final Fantasy set, isn't it?
It could be.
It is not. You got one more question.
Name for that one.
Oh, no, I can't remember the name of the card.
You're not going to get it. No shot.
I already asked. Dispel.
Nope. It's laid bare.
Wait.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Just to
no way.
see how it goes, I'll try this one here. All right. Is it a creature?
No.
Is it an
Keep count 8. Because I'm not going to let...
instant?
No.
Is it a land?
Yes.
Is it a basic land?
Yes.
Is it a mountain?
Yes.
That was dumb. Let's try another one, just for the sake of science. Is this one a basic land?
Yes.
Damn it. How about this one?
Yeah.
How much land do you have in that?
Never enough when I'm playing.
You're good.
All right. Is this one a creature?
No, it's not.
Okay. Is it an instant?
No, it's not. And it's so ironic, too.
Is it an artifact?
No. It's got to be the most ironic card of all time that you could pick.
An ironic card, huh?
Yep. If anyone's watching, they'll understand.
So it's a sorcery.
Yeah. Here, let me stick it on you.
All right. So we've got a sorcery.
Yes, we do. We certainly do.
Does it deal direct damage?
No.
Does it destroy lands?
Yes.
Is it Jocalops?
No. Which is so absurd that you have multiple. What's the next one?
Does it destroy all lands?
Yeah.
Three more.
So it's a red sorcery that destroys all lands that's not Jocalops.
Yeah.
Huh. What other ones are there? Fissure only does one,
What is this?
so it can't be fissure. All lands, destroy all lands.
Mm-hmm. That's what it says.
Does it have a miracle cast?
Nope. Is that 10 yet?
We got two more, right?
That is one. Good.
One more.
Destroy all land sorcery.
Yep.
I can't think of another one. Oh, it does other things too.
Yep.
But it's not a creature, you said?
Creature.
Because it's a sorcery.
There you go.
Yes.
10 questions. Oh, you already asked. Creature.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, obliterate. Yeah, I've never actually successfully cast that one.
Wonder why.
Because it costs 8 or 9 mana. All right. Here's the last one. This one's going to be a take your turns one. All right, this is Geoparty. As in a play on geography and Jeopardy. So I'm going to give you each one at a time. I'm going to read you the name of a card and the description of a card, and then you have to tell me what kind of basic land would cast that card in the form of a question. So, like Jeopardy, you have to say what is, and then you have to tell me a basic land type. So,
Is it
Nate,
going to be one type?
you'll have to find out.
Okay.
Nate, I'm going to let you go first since you're the newbie.
Okay.
All right, card number 1. Memories Returning. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand, then choose an opponent. They put one on the bottom of your library. Then you put one into your hand. Then they put one on the bottom of your library, and then you put the last one in your hand.
What is blue?
Do you want to rephrase that?
No.
No? Then-
I'll rephrase it. But
Okay.
what is island?
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
That's got to be the basic land type.
Okay.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. All right, so since you got the point, I'll let him go first again. Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. Jump. During your turn, Kane has flying. Whenever Kane deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of Kane. If they do, you draw that many cards, create that many tapped treasure tokens, then lose that much life.
What is a mountain?
No.
What is a swamp?
Yes. Uh-oh, he's running away with it.
Oh,
All right, Nate. Card number 3. Commune with beavers.
What is green? What is forest?
What is forest?
No, the first one. Oh.
He got it in before the buzzer. All right, so you got a point, which means we're going to start with you now. All right, Magic Damper. Target creature... Oh, sorry. Commune with beavers. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact, creature, or land card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. That's what that last one did, but for you...
You're giving it to me again.
Magic Damper.
What is green?
Magic Damper. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains hexproof until end of turn. Untap it.
What is plains?
No.
What is mountain?
No.
What is forest?
No.
What is island?
Yeah.
I thought we said island first.
No, you didn't. I've got it recorded.
I said plains.
That's a pretty fun one, though, because it allows you to put a counter on it, gives it hexproof, and untap it, and it's an instant, so you can use it to... Surprise, I do have a blocker. But anyways. All right. So who got that one? Nate?
Yep.
So you're going to start with this one here. You ready? Random Encounter. Shuffle your library, then mill 4 cards. Put each creature card milled this way onto the battlefield. They gain haste. At the beginning of the next end step, return those creatures to their owner's hand.
What is
Flashback. 6. This color. No.
And it's the other one.
What is forest?
Mm-mm.
What is mountain?
There you go. All right. Last card, which means we could have a tie and really ruin things if you get this right.
Oh, yeah.
Rufus Shinra. Whenever Rufus Shinra attacks, if you don't control a creature named Dark Star, create Dark Star, a legendary 2/2 white and black creature dog creature token.
What is Plains and Swamp?
Yep. That means we got
it was in it.
Yeah, had a giveaway.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, let's play Magic, bro.
Yo, we gotta figure out who goes first. So, I'm gonna just
Heads
pull
or
up.
tails?
No. How about we do?
Is this from the Black Pearl?
I don't know. It was printed. Let's see here. Oh, do you guys want to play Texas Hold'em?
Certainly.
All right, let's play the card name game. You just have to repeat this back as soon as you know what it is. Rakdos, the Patreon of Chaos.
That's a Planeswalker.
Rakdos, the Patreon of Chaos.
It's a creature.
It's the card name game. You just have to say the name of the card. Rakdos, the Patreon of Chaos. There you go.
Oh, okay. So James can go first.
All right, so I'll ask you guys this. Do you want to play Texas Hold'em, which is a game mode I made?
Sure.
You sure? No. It's going to require a setup.
No, just because
right.
I just made this thing.
Okay. I understand. You want to see how it goes. All right. Life total.
I'm going to start it up.
Yeah, you go first, right?
Yeah.
So go for it.
Play a mountain.
Did I shuffle?
Good question.
Take that back and play this. Your turn.
Good enough.
See my hand. You're gonna spoil my hand.
All right, let's see here. Oh, good, I have mana. Mountain, pass turn.
All right. Draw. Island, pass turn.
Talisman of Conviction. And then I shall pass my turn.
All right. Mountain, Swiftfoot Boots, pass turn. This is why I like having 4 people on, because it takes enough time between turns for side conversation to occur.
Yeah. Well, that can happen in this.
Yeah, we just have to try harder.
Then I'm going to tap 2 and bring out a Silent Hall Creeper.
What's it do?
1/1, can't be blocked.
Ever?
Yeah, it just says can't be blocked.
Okay.
Whenever Silent Hall Creeper deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. And that is put 2 1/1 counters on this card, draw a card, or making them into a copy of a creature I control.
What happens if you don't control another creature? Does it just go back to being itself?
Probably.
3, right?
Yeah, I have 3 turns of attacking with it, so.
Oh, it triggers that when it attacks.
Yeah.
That image. Okay.
That could be fun.
All right, and that is turn.
So, I switched back to using the other audio interface, which will import. Oh, I never set up the other audio program. So, I'll have to yank it from the video. Oh well, the whole idea was to keep it on separate audio tracks, but too late. I will play 2 more equipment. Go ahead. Wish I had a soul ring. Always.
Bring out an island.
Is the whole deck all fancy islands? And I mean fancy lands?
No. These are the islands from the Final Fantasy.
Standard.
Tap 1 to bring out a Triton Shore Stalker. Just a 1/1 that can't be blocked.
I see a pattern here.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to swing at Kyle with the Silent Hall Creeper.
So what's it say again? When what happens?
It can't be blocked.
What's the trigger on it, though?
When it deals combat damage to a player, I choose one that hasn't been chosen.
So I'm going to take 1?
Yep.
And then you're going to choose 1.
Yeah. Steal from your jar.
I mean,
here.
you don't want it to become just a blank 1/1?
No.
Okay.
Turn.
And that is turn.
All the mana over here.
Don't worry about it. Where?
Yours. You got 5 already.
Tap 1. Yeah, Shadow Spear.
What does a Shadow Spear do?
Quick creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and lifelink.
Ooh, nice.
Pay 1. Permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Pretty cool.
So, Nate,
Yes.
you're related to Sean somehow?
Yeah. His uncle was my stepdad.
Sean's uncle was your stepdad.
Yeah, he's passed.
Oh, we got more action over here.
Willith, Soul of Steel. So you got trample. Whenever he attacks, draw a card for each aura and equipment attached to it. I'll pass my turn.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
I have a good amount of cards for this.
Delina.
I bought this guy, Willith, with the intent of building him to an equipment deck.
Pass turn.
Cloud's here. So I kind of have some equipment deck vibes.
Swamp. Then I am going to swing again at Kyle for 3. Can't be blocked. And I'm going to choose that draw card. I wonder.
Stacking the deck.
And then I will pay 3 to bring out a Desperate Farmer. It's a 2/2 with a lifelink, and when another creature I control dies, I transform Desperate Farmer.
What's he transform into?
Depraved Harvester, a 4/3 with a lifelink.
Simple. Okay.
And that is turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Cost me 5.
Mr. Mana.
1, 2, 3, 4. Weapon Spender. When this creature enters, draw a card. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, you control an equipment. You may pay 1. When you do, attack a target equipment you control to target creature you control. So I will do that. I will pay 1. And I will attach Shadow Spear to Lilith. That'll give him +1/+1. And lifelink. And trample. And I will swing this at you, Nate. This is a 3/3 with lifelink and trample.
And you get to draw a card.
I will. A 3/3, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lifelink trample.
I will just take that.
Sure.
I'm gonna not do that. I'll pay 2 to equip Nurok Hover Sail to Delina. I'll pay 1 to equip Swift Boots to Delina. And pass turn. Flying, reach, and no, not reach. Flying, hexproof, and haste.
I'm going to tap 3 and bring out a Kintree Nurturer. It's a 2/1 with a lifelink. And when it enters, it endures. Endures 1. So I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on it.
Is that like a choice? I don't know what endures 1 means.
Endures is put a 1/1 counter on a creature or create a 1/1 white spirit creature token.
Mm. Gotcha. I appreciate your talking into the microphone, by the way.
No problem.
Can't believe I forgot to open my new software. I just downloaded a new audio software and I am not using it. Oops.
Okay. I will swing my 2 unblockable creatures at James for a total of 4.
May I see your first creature? I'm curious about the Silent Hell Creeper becomes a copy of another target creature, so it can't copy itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Otherwise, you'd be able to just keep doing it, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, 4 damage, unblockable.
So it keeps its counters, but now it's got to become something else.
A Desperate Farmer.
That's the 2/2.
Yep.
It's still tapped.
Turn.
That's turn.
Right.
So the
An Urza Saga.
what's that do?
I don't quite know, but it's a land, and it was an expensive pull. But on the first one, it just gains. I can tap it for a colorless. Second level, I can create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact I control.
Hmm.
Yeah. Colorless 2, 4, 5. And then what's that thing? A 3/2?
Mm-hmm. Lifelink.
Oh, this one? Yeah, 3/2.
I'll just swing it at you, Nate. I will draw one card.
And what is that right now?
It's a 3/3.
A 3/3?
Lifelink trample.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will block and they'll both die.
Oh, yeah, shoot. Didn't think of that.
But you both proc the lifelink.
Yep.
I think the trample still goes through though, so you'll still lose one from the trample.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so what was it?
There's 3.
There's 3, so you
Oh, yeah.
one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Also, don't you have when another creature dies?
Yes. And now this wouldn't transform?
Nope. He doesn't get the backside of the card,
Okay.
but he's still tapped.
Oh, that's right.
Mana? Nope. So that's Urza's thing is a land?
Yep, it's an enchanted land.
I'll play Arcane Encyclopedia. And pass turn. How you guys keep fighting each other and I'm still the lowest? Lifelink. Lifelink.
Yep. And I can't target Delina right now, can I?
She is hexproof.
All right. Then I will just poke at I will poke at James here with a 1/1 unblockable. And pass turn.
Do you need a token?
Huh?
Do you need
No,
a
I'm not
token?
going to pay the 2 for that.
You're not?
No, because I only have one artifact.
Well, it's also an artifact, and you have these two. It'd be a 4/4.
Oh, no.
And isn't it?
And so we'll have 2. And you guys.
Here, you want a servo?
It's 4/4.
What exactly does it say?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token. With this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
Yeah, so if you play more, it still gets stronger, so.
Yeah. I will tap 2. Play this this guy. Item Shopkeeper. Whenever you attack target opponent, attacking equipped creature gains menace until end of turn. Then I'm going to move into combat. I'm going to attach this. There.
How do you attach that there?
I believe I have to pay one. But honestly, I don't even know. I think I'm just going to do that for free. I don't even have to pay the one.
Why do you get to do it for free?
Equip abilities you activate the target cloud cost 2 less to activate. This costs 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So I assume that's free.
What does that equipment do again?
Creature gets +1/+1.
Trample, lifelink.
Yeah.
You need more of these things. Trample, lifelink, and he can pay 1 to remove indestructible and hexproof from opponent's creatures.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I think would apply there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna cast an instant here and do Sephiroth's intervention and destroy target creature. I gain 2 life.
Okay.
Then there's that.
Love that for you. Okay. So I'm still in my... Does this have to be attached to do that? I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's a separate line.
Yeah. Why did you do that, Nate? I think I will just... I can attach this for 1, so I might as well attach it for 1 on 2. Might as well put it on this, right? And that'll be turn.
I'll play Oxida Scrap Melter. When it comes in, I will destroy. This is an artifact.
I don't even know what made that.
Your Urza's.
Yeah. Colorless construct artifact creature.
Okay. I will destroy this thing.
That thing?
Yeah.
Well, can I pop this off?
Sure.
Destroy it?
Sure.
I'm going to pay the 1. I'm going to take a life. And then I'm going to remove hexproof from that. And then I'm going to play Swords to Plowshare on it.
Okay, so you're going to take 1 damage.
Yeah, I already did.
And this is going to die, which gives me 3 health.
Lose power.
Okay.
And then this.
Why you got to be like that?
Well, I wasn't. I was going to do that to you later, but then he screwed up my plans. I shouldn't have done that then. Should have let it swing. But then this is gone.
Yes. Which means this goes back down. To 3.
No, this was
1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yeah. And I guess I'll pass turn.
All right. Yay. Okay.
Just trying to be quiet over here, James. That's all.
Yeah. You weren't getting away with it.
I'm going to tap 5 to bring out a
Oh boy.
Dreadworm.
That sounds dreadful.
It is a 5/4 with a landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, Dreadworm gains indestructible till end of turn.
Okay.
And then I will poke one unblockable at Kyle.
Me? I'm already losing.
And pass turn.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I get rid of his thing that he was going to use on you, and you poke me. Jerk.
Okay, so search your library for an artifact card with mana value cost 0 or 1. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle.
Delina scares me.
If nobody was watching, she'd be a lot scarier. Because anytime anyone watches, it doesn't work. And that's just the way it goes.
I don't know if I have 1 or 2 artifact costs.
Isn't it 0 or 1?
0 or 1.
So,
So I don't even know. I think I have a 1 or sure.
Soul Ring.
Sure, I have a soul. Passing Scholar.
Is that
Let's do it.
Death Touch?
Yeah, I think. Okay, that's soul. Fun. Okay.
Oh, this goes back up to 4. You're welcome.
I tap 1, 2. Oh, I should play a land, huh?
Yeah, you
Got
could,
land,
if you want.
say, mountain. Enter tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Nate,
That's not good.
Ultima weapon.
you're right. That's not good.
Oh shoot! I didn't need to do this. I'm gonna pay 1.
When can you pay 1?
Beginning of combat on my
Okay.
turn. I'm gonna attach this to this. So that's an 11.
Actually, this goes up another one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5. He counts too.
So that's a 12. When it attacks, destroy target creature on it controls. And then whenever you attack, target attacking equipped creature gains menace until end of turn. So I'm going to one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does this have hexproof or indestructible?
No.
So I will attack you with this, Kyle. And then I'm going to destroy that.
12, correct?
Yep. Cool. Just want to see if I have any card draw trigger, but that should be turn. Pretty cool. From the frickin' standard precon.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. You're just lucky you had 3 creatures up, Nate.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle plays land destruction too. So it's gotta go.
I'm gonna tap 2/2. What's the red guy do? Gives it the menace?
Is it menace?
Anything else?
No.
Alright, I'll deal 3 damage to that guy.
Oh, that was a good card.
Yeah, I know. Then I will tap 3 to draw a card. Pass turn.
You have a D20 or spin down.
I'm sure I got one somewhere.
I think
Board wipe.
I am going to tap 4 and eviscerate. Destroy target creature.
All right.
Then, what is your biggest creature right now?
A 2/2.
A 2/2. Okay, I'll swing at you with an unblockable 1/1 and a 4/3 with lifelink. That is turn.
Lots of damage I took there. Nope. Seven. That's 4. All right. One, 2, 3, 4. Right. Angelic Destiny. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4 and has flying at first strike. And is an angel in addition to its other types.
Nice.
Then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to attach.
You don't have to lose the life to do colorless.
Sweet.
You're welcome. Remember that.
11/11 flying. Pretty cool.
First strike, right?
Yeah. So, you don't have any blue up, so you're going to take 11 in the air.
Is it vigilance?
I don't think so. Oh, destroy target creature and opponent controls. So what's the deal with this thing now?
It's a right now. It's a 4/4 with a lifelink, basically. It's a copy of
What's this thing
this
do?
one.
It's a 3/3.
Only thing. What's it do though?
When it comes into play, it destroy target artifact.
But this is unblockable, right?
No, I only have one more unblockable.
Oh,
This is that.
Okay. Oh, so this is just a
But-
counters.
Yeah, it has counters on it.
I guess I'll kill this thing.
Yep.
Ouch.
Sure.
I'm going to tap 2 to play Vessel of Volatility. I'm going to tap 2 to play Ruin of Speed on my hover sail. Which allows me to draw a card. It's a land. I'll play a land. I will pay 2. I'll pay 1 to put Swiftfoot Boots on that guy, just in case. Don't want you destroying all of my shit. Leaving me with 1 mana, which I can't do anything with. So, pass turn.
All right.
My shoulder hurts. Needing too much dough today.
That'll happen.
Speaking of which, I gotta go cut that bread. It's for the camping trip. I spent $30 just to make that bread. Special New England bun style pan. Because nobody knows how to make hot dog rolls out here.
I'm going to tap 5 to do Evil Reawakened. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional +2 with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. So with +2/+2. I'm going to bring back out my Dreadworm.
So it's a 7/6, and when you play a land, it's indestructible?
Yep. And then... shit. I will hit James for 5.
Isn't 4 of that lifelink?
Just the bullet.
James, did you just call yourself a little boy?
Sling blade.
Sling like...
Little bullet.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, and pass turn. It'd be nice if I could get my commander out.
That's not you, is it?
You did turn me down real quick.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
I was just realized that mic is still hot, and I was like, if I turn that off, we probably won't get the wind chime at all. A little late, but live and learn.
I still hear it.
Yeah. It's better.
It is. So Kyle, if you can build any commander like that you don't have, like who would you want to
you
build?
had to add that if I don't have it part, huh?
Yeah.
When you say don't have, you mean I don't have the commander or don't have the deck?
Either one works. Like you have somebody that you don't have the deck for.
Yorlock or some shit like that. It's brings back mana burn. I'd love to build a mana burn deck.
You're taking 11 in the air.
11 in the air.
I'm destroying that.
Again.
Son of a bitch. I forgot about that part.
Did you see my reaction when you played that?
No.
No, I was ready for it.
Was it one of those like, really?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed watching it come out. It was fun. Darren?
Okay.
I still worry about you, Kyle, though, but you just hit me for 5, so that it had to be done. I'm petty. Stop 27 damage.
Yep. I've had a lot of lifelink going on.
Earth Cult Elemental. It's a 6/6. When it comes in, I roll a d20. And
I know this.
it's a 9. So a 9 says each player sacrifices a permanent.
A permanent.
Yep.
The 1/1.
I'm in danger.
Pass turn. I'm in danger. Yeah. I think we both are.
I need some equipment, man. This is an equipment deck.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it, how many cards are in your graveyard? Let's call that 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 cards on the field. 2 of them, that's only 10%. 1 out of every 10. It's 10. How many equipment do you have in the deck total?
Kind of didn't really count them.
Do you think you have more than 10?
Oh, yeah.
See, you're due. Although you have 1 equipment in your graveyard, so that would make it 30. Right? I don't know. 3 out of 20. So 1 out of every 7.
Fear of lost teeth.
Yep.
What's that do?
It's just a 1/1, and when it dies, I deal 1 damage to any target, and I gain a life.
Ah. I would be tickled pink if that is the game-winning card.
It's not. I'm about to die. I have enough to bring out my commander now, but I know if I bring it out, he's just going to destroy it.
You're good.
I remember playing a game of Commander against Shane and his brother Justin, and the card that won the game was Reap the Seagraph. Target player creates... Back East people. But target player creates 2/2/2 zombies.
Yeah.
And I used that card to proc one of Shane's enchantments, which he then used to kill Justin, which saved me from being killed by Justin. It was great. They were both on the podcast 2 episodes ago.
I usually only watch the ones with the people I know on them.
I see how it is. You don't know me. I'm on all of them.
that is true. Good point.
Yeah. So you better catch up. The last one that came out with my dad on it, and that was so chaotic. I wish that Connor could have seen how I killed him, though, but he was out having a cigarette, and I decided not to tell him. He can listen to it and find out in the episode.
Forcing him to be a viewer.
I do not have any flying.
So you're going to take the 11 in the air this time.
Okay.
And I'm going to destroy that.
Okay.
And that would be turn.
It's 11, huh?
Wish it was on my commander the whole time. I saw a debate about getting rid of commander damage in games in general, just based on how a lot of the creatures nowadays are, especially commanders, are a bit easier to buff up.
Alright, I'm gonna use my vessel for 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6 to pull out Delina. I'm gonna cast 1 to put the Swiftfoot boots on, and then 2 to put the hover sail on, giving her flying. And then I'm going to tap to attack James, cloning my scrap metal guy. So 5 means a scrap metal guy comes in. I'm going to destroy your +7/+7.
Like exiling.
It won't stop the process, but it will kill. Nope. But I'm going to destroy your +7/+7 equipment because an Oxida guy comes in. I will have the Oxida also attacking you. So you're going to have a 4/3 flying hexproof haste and a 3/3 regular dude coming at you.
Okay, so 7.
Yes.
There we go.
Pass turn.
All right. Swamp.
Show me some equipment.
I'm going.
I wouldn't have done that if you didn't attack me, jerk.
Sure you would attack me.
No, I would have waited. I would have waited for you to continue to attack him.
I'm going to tap 6 to bring out my commander.
What's he do again? I forgot already.
4/4 with vigilance. When he enters, creatures my opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Oh, fuck.
When a creature an opponent controls dies, I put a 1/1 counter on Sephiroth.
Why you gotta be like that?
Oh, did I just kill a creature?
You killed my Delina.
Good job.
So I get to +1/+1. And I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. I can do that.
Sure.
3 and a 4. Return to dust and destroy your Swiftfoot boots. If I cast this during my main phase, I may exile up to one other target artifact or enchantment. Since you like to mess with my shiznit, what's destroying stuff?
This guy, he's
Flying?
a creature.
Oh.
It's just +1/+0 in haste.
I guess that. And that would be that there. Don't have that flying. You don't have any flying.
Mm-mm.
So then, I only have a 3/3 up.
Mm-hmm. How long is that? -2/-2.
Until end of turn.
Yes, 3/3.
It's a 5/5. Give no flying.
Nope.
I'm gonna hit you for 4, Kyle. First strike in the air. And that's turn.
It's only 4.
Yeah.
Why?
Actually,
Wouldn't it be 6?
no, because this was like total everything.
What's the equipment do?
Well, so yeah, it's 6.
That's what I thought.
That's turn. I had that equipment on that. Screwed up my numbies.
I'm gonna Star Swarm for 6, so all creatures take 6 damage.
Okay, this dies. This returns my hand.
Why does it return to your hand?
When an enchanted creature dies, return to angelic destiny to its owner's hand.
Oh, it's an enchantment. I thought it was equipment.
It's a good one.
Nice. Pass turn.
Oh,
Doesn't your commander die?
oh, you did 6 damage?
6.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't even look at him.
Okay. So when this dies, I deal 1 damage to any target. I'll do a damage to James, and I gain a life.
Thank you for not being spiteful and doing it to me.
So 1 damage, James.
turn, right?
Yeah. I'm
He's thinking
tapping.
slowly.
Can I have another sody pop?
Yeah, they're in the fridge.
Sody pop?
You seem ready to get up and get it yourself, so.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah. It's my way of saying I would have gotten it for you, but you seemed ready. Bottom right corner there.
When are you guys going camping?
What's that?
When are you going camping?
Tomorrow,
Nice. How many days?
Sunday.
Cowlitz?
No, it's in Wahkiakum County.
What?
Yeah, you drive out of Wahkiakum County, and then you turn around and come back, and you're there.
Oh, so it's like, what? In Pacific County?
Do you know Salmon Creek Road?
No.
I'm just gonna call that turn.
You head west. As soon as it says you're leaving Wahkiakum County, you see Salmon Creek Road on the right. You turn there. It brings you back into Wahkiakum County. And then all the way at the end of the road is Tunerville. It's a horse stable place, like for horses. But we're going to have a Josh. He can stay in the stables if necessary.
Certainly could. Flarg and Nasari. Flarg. Cool card. At the beginning of your upkeep, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. An opponent chooses a non-land card. That's not happening yet. An opponent chooses a non-land card exiled this way. You may cast up to 2 spells from among the other cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. Kind of cool.
So that's kind of like that commander.
Is it when it attacks?
No, it's upkeep.
Oh, upkeep.
So I'll put Angelic Destiny on it.
Of course you will.
+4/+4. Fine. And I will pass my turn. See if Plarg makes it. Let's go, Plarg. Let's get some Plargs in the chat.
Producer, pay attention to this. I'm going to pay 8 mana.
No, you're not. Oh my god. I'm scooping.
Obliterate.
Do you have a counter?
Obliterate can't be countered.
Yeah.
Destroy all artifacts, creatures, and lands. They can't be regenerated.
Dude.
Pass turn.
All right.
James, do you
Everything is destroyed.
artifacts, lands, and creatures. So enchantments stay.
Dude, I don't know why you would want to do that.
Because I'm at 9 and you had a
I know, but
11. Your creature's gone, bro.
Pass turn.
I don't want to be here till fucking. I'm not going to be here after 9 o'clock, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I'll play an Evolving Wilds, instantly do it. And get a mountain, I guess.
Are you passing after that? I shall also pass.
Is enter tapped?
Yes.
God, I'll get something soon.
Pass turn.
I know. What is this doing here?
What?
That enchantment should be in your hand.
Oh, because the creature died. Pass turn.
I'm not gonna go down without a fight. Pass turn.
God damn it. Pass turn.
How long till you have to discard?
If I don't draw a land this turn, I have to discard.
Pass turn.
Pass turn.
Pass turn.
All of a sudden, the turns are flying by.
Yep.
Turn. I didn't need to do that.
Maddening Hex. Pass turn. If you cast a non-creature spell, I roll a d6. You take that much damage, and it hops over to Nate.
There you go.
All right, discarding again.
That's a Sam card. He gave me like 4 copies of that because it was fun and maddening. Weathered runestone, non-land permanents in graveyards and libraries can enter the battlefield, and you can't cast cards from graveyards and libraries. Pass.
From libraries?
Straight from your library. It's got to come from your hand or exile. Ouch.
Pass turn. I shouldn't be screwed like this. I have 38 lands.
That is a good number. But they're all on the bottom.
Yeah.
Turn.
Pass turn.
Pass turn.
Ouch.
Turn.
Basalt Ravager, when it comes in, it deals X damage to any target, where X is the greatest number of creatures I control that have a share type, which is 1. James?
1?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw the point, but pass turn.
See point.
This is rough.
I don't think the next one's a land either.
Nope. Pass turn.
Hey.
You're getting somewhere.
Turn.
I will attack James for 4. Pass turn.
Oh, look. Not a land. Pass turn.
That would have taken a while.
Yep.
Non-creature spell, roll a d6. I take
Just make sure it's a non-creature.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So now that goes over to him. I will attack Nate for 4. And pass turn.
Island.
Hey!
Yippee!
Pass turn.
Look at that, James. You got 5 mana already.
Yeah, I'm styling.
What's that do?
It'll let me draw cards. No, it'll get me land, actually. That's the motherfucking idea. Turn.
I'll attack James for 4. Pass turn.
Motherfuck. Pass turn.
Just the worst thing you could possibly do.
Pass turn?
No, play that card.
It's saved my life because you would have killed me by now.
Ruined your life, yeah.
It ruined your snowball. Dare I say I obliterated it. What's that do?
Pass turn is what it does.
What else does it do?
It's a 4/4. When it attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures I control to defend the player.
I'll attack James for 4.
I'll block it.
Yeah.
4/4. Is that dead?
Yeah, it was a 4/2. I will. Yeah, Delina.
Kill it.
Pass turn.
Kill it now. With your 1 mana.
My 1 mana. Well, I'm not gonna get a chance to bring that out.
I say you fucking play it.
And pass turn.
Yeah, that's a bit away. Now you're gonna draw 7 lands in a row. Do you have a soul ring in there?
Actually, I don't.
Citizen's Arrest. When this enters battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Citizen's Arrest leaves battlefield. And pass turn. Fuck yo, couch.
Yeah. I'll Hammer of Bogarden you for 3. Pass turn.
Island. Pass turn.
Damn it. Nine. Don't think I have 9 mana.
Mm-mm. In response to you exiling Delina, I should have sacked her to deal 1 damage to you. But too late now. I'm going to upkeep, pay 5 to pull this back to my hand.
What?
And then I'm going to cast 3 to Hammer Bogarden you again for 3. Pass turn. Oh, man.
Swamp.
He's forming a threat.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's got 24 health.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to tap 3 to bring out a Night Whirl Hermit. It's a 1/4 with Vigilance and Threshold. As long as 7 threshold is, as long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, Night Whirl Hermit gets +1/+0 and can't be blocked.
Great.
2/5 or 2/4.
Yeah, it's a 2/4.
I know it ain't coming at me.
Well, it's mana sick anyway, so
Well, even if it was, I know it's not coming at me.
yeah. And pass turn.
So it's a 2/4 unblockable.
Yeah.
So I gotta hit you for 7. But I don't have a creature. Guess I could make one? Tap 3. Let's do that. Pass turn.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna tap 8 to play Bogarden Hellkite. I'll deal 4 damage to that.
Response, I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna stasis snare that bitch. When it enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield.
Okay, it still does enter though, so I'll deal 4 damage to that. 1 to you. And before you... No, actually, I'll let you keep that. Yeah, go ahead. Because then when you die, I get it back. Pass turn.
Nate's gonna kill you.
If he does, he
A
does.
creature that somehow can equip all this and swing.
That would be pretty great.
Yeah. Yeah, I need haste.
Yeah.
2 force.
I don't even want to watch.
Mana, but
I'm going to pass turn.
Oh, keeping the mana open. The question is it because he's got a counter spell, or is it because he doesn't have shit?
Good question.
That is the question.
I do that. Whenever you attack this turn, create 2 1/1 red creature tokens. Great. I'm gonna play this for 3.
What's this?
Just a equipment.
Oh.
And turn.
And tap all of this. I'm gonna 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not damn. One short.
Oh, it's a bummer. That sucks. You don't have any land. That sucks.
I'll pay 3 to play these 2 equipments. And pass turn.
Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. I need a low cost. If I get a creature, I might be able to do it.
Yeah.
This makes it 1 less to activate.
Oh, god damn it.
Uh-oh.
Tough choices.
The target is clear.
Pass turn.
What the? I need a creature so bad. Not that. I don't think I'm making it another turn. And turn.
Okay. I will pay 5 on my upkeep to pull Hammer of Bogarden back to my hand.
No!
I'll draw, play a land, tap 3 to play Hammer of Bogarden on you.
Counter it, Nate. Counter it. Do it. Do it. You're gonna win the game. I'm not gonna come after you. He probably still can kill me.
Fuck
Well,
it.
He can, because I don't have... I'm dead, probably, anyways. No, that's not a creature. He doesn't have a creature. Counter it. The meme.
For the meme, or do I
Keep in mind,
do you have a shot?
All I need is a creature.
Oh.
I can pretty much attach all this stuff.
and then he'd kill you
No, I would not.
after he kills me.
You're 24. I think I'd be able to get like. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it through. Yeah.
I should have had a 2/2 creature. When this thing enters, create a 2/2 red rebel creature token and attach this to it.
Well,
I'll do it on the next one.
so
Okay.
you die, your spell goes away, this comes back, you take 5 damage.
How'd you kill me?
I Hammer Bogardened you.
I thought he countered.
I didn't.
No, he decided not to.
Why not? I would kill him.
Pass turn.
That was dumb though. I missed that trigger. I would have killed you.
I mean, if I didn't miss my trigger, I would have killed you a long 7 turns ago.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the 2/2, and then I would have been able to equip this all. That's the way she goes.
it's the way she goes.
But it's still fucking cow. Her land destroy is terrible.
Okay, I will tap 3 to do come back wrong.
Okay. That's gonna proc that.
Okay.
So roll that d6 for me there. You take 3 damage. What's that say for the trigger exactly?
Whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll d6.
Then
Deals damage to that much. The result then attached to another player. Then attached to another one of your opponents chosen at random. I'm the
Okay.
only opponent, right?
Yeah. So, okay. And you destroyed my creature?
Yes, but
Anything
then
else happen?
it comes back under my control.
Oh, so now you get to do 5 damage.
Yeah. But then I have to sacrifice it in my next end step.
Okay.
So...
Does it have haste? That would be weird if it didn't.
Return it to the battlefield under your control.
That's weird.
Yeah, should we look that up?
Let's see what it says. Alright, destroy target creature. If a creature card is put into a graveyard this way, return it to the battlefield under your control. Sacrifice it at the beginning of your next end step.
Is it an instant?
No, it's a sorcery, but so I guess it does not get haste. It doesn't say it gets haste, but it does do 5 damage for coming into the battlefield, divided however you'd like.
Okay, yeah, 5 damage to you.
I'm so glad it doesn't have haste.
Yeah.
Still your turn.
No mana?
Yeah, I tapped all of it for that. Okay. Pass turn.
That dies.
Yep. There's that.
Something good. Let me see here. So that died 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Delina. Pass turn. Damn. I missed that trigger again. I could have stopped you from being able to deal that 5 damage to me by sacking it first.
Oh.
Oh well. I keep forgetting about Goblin Bombardment.
Fuck you, Kyle.
I'm going to...
You gotta say it right. Fuck you, Kyle.
Screw you, Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm going home.
tap 2 or 3, to bring out Vampire Nighthawk.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a good card.
Is that the 2/3 flying death touch?
Flying Death Touch to lifelink.
Nice.
And... I'll take both of those.
That's a good little equipment deck there.
I mean, if it weren't for that obliterate, you would have won.
Yeah. I would have gotten to my...
Alright, I'm gonna tap 3 to play Sky Scanner, which allows me to draw a card. I already played a land. I will tap... That's black, right?
Yep.
I'll tap 2 to equipped to give that Intimidate, so it can't be blocked by your creature. Then I will attack you with Delina, cloning the Sky Scanner.
Okay.
So I clone it once. A 1/1 comes in, also attacking you. You have a 3/2 unblockable and a 1/1 flying coming at you.
It's cloned, tapped, and attacking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I will block the flyer. Because I can't block the other one.
I will pay 3 to give my creatures +2/+0. So your creature dies, my clone dies, and you're going to take a total of 5 commander damage.
Okay. I still get 2 lifelink.
3 damage.
So 3. And then...
Just 5. I mean, hopefully you can kill him.
Now, it still does take from your regular health, though.
I did.
Okay, so...
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you took 5.
You took 3.
No, actually, I took 3.
Lifelink.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so you did do it? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'll pay 3 more mana to play Daybreak Combatants. When it comes in, she gets +2/+0. And,
I would have helped you kill him, Nate.
pass turn.
Okay.
It's not like Delina to nickel and dime people. It's not how she's supposed to work. She's supposed to explode.
Does Delina have hexproof?
Nope.
You know,
She's got one hell of a fucking casting cost, though.
I will spin out, destroy target creature or vehicle, and destroy Delina.
I will sacrifice it to deal 1 damage to you.
And pass turn.
Oh, fuck you. Play a mountain, another mountain. I'll play Will, Blade of the Frontiers, and then I will attack you for 3.
Okay.
Pass turn.
When you know, you know.
One of these days,
What?
I want other people to witness Delina do what Delina does when nobody's looking.
Yeah, I mean, so I like this deck. I'll have to pay a little more attention to it. Get something going.
I'm going to tap.
Oh,
no, I can't do that.
technically, when you killed Delina, you were supposed to proc that.
Okay,
Now, keep in mind that means that if you cast a non-creature spell, it could kill you.
Yep.
And this time, I roll with advantage.
I'm going to pay 3 to bring out a marauding blight priest.
What's he do?
Whenever I gain life, opponents lose 1 life.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
I'll pay 3 to play Pilgrim's Eye. When it comes in, I can search for a basic land card. Put it into my hand. That's a 2/2.
3/2.
It's a 3/2.
Yep.
I'll attack you with a 1/1 flying and a 2/2. Pass turn. Oh, well, you got to decide on what you're doing, and then it's your turn.
I'll block the 2/2 and they both die.
Okay. You take 1 flying.
Okay.
I'm gonna die on the D6 here.
Mm-hmm. You see this guy?
No, I don't want to see it either.
Fine.
I do like that game though. And those packs are actually good for commander cards. Baldur's Gate set.
Yeah, I think they're both from that. No, this one's Forgotten Realms.
I'm going to bring out an indulgent aristocrat and a engine rat. They're both 1/1s. One has lifelink and one has death touch.
Okay.
And pass turn.
So we got commander attacks 1, 2, 3, 4. Delina. And I will attack you for 2 flying.
Okay.
Pass.
Come on,
I got 1 mana left. Can I do anything with it?
Actually, Nate,
No, go ahead.
you have to lose. Should have countered that spell. I would have done something. definitely would have done 4 damage. Probably could have done 9.
Okay. I'm going to tap 2 to bring out. No, I tap 3 to pay the kicker.
What's the kicker do?
When this creature enters, if it was kicked, target player sacrifices a creature of their choice.
Okay.
And then,
Oh,
Your life?
yeah.
Do you have any flying?
Nope.
God, do I attack with both, or do I just attack with one?
Oh,
I have
Lena,
3 creatures out.
you're spooked.
Yeah, you are. The question is, how do you want to die?
Haste.
Nate, look at me.
Whoa. Oh, 6?
Yeah.
Nate,
Shit. What?
how do you want to die?
I don't want to die.
Yeah, sometimes you don't get a choice, bro.
Okay. I will. Delene is 3, and she can attack next turn. I'll swing both of these.
I'll sacrifice all 3 of my creatures to deal 3 damage straight to you
Okay.
using Goblin Bombardment. I really wanted to see if Delena would explode when she didn't need to. I had next card was a fireball. Good game, Nate.
Boo, Kyle.
The thing right here.
Yeah.
Keeping me from casting cards.
Yeah, that's very true. All right, let's see what we got in our booster pack, shall we?
I pulled 3 of those dragon mox things from this set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so when I did that, I was like, this card is not rare. I even pulled like the fancy, nice, rare version. Dragon Spray.
God damn it, Delena. Like, I appreciate that you won, but I want to do 2,000 damage. All right. Oh, you're one of those people.
Sorts by color.
I gotcha. A white card
I have all these
that deals damage to, oh yeah, attacking or blocking creature. That checks out. You got all of those already?
I believe so. Dude, I bought a booster box of this, so you get all those.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Yeah, man.
Serpent.
Hopefully one of us is a millionaire. These creatures kind of suck.
I wish I just. That's probably what I would do is if I had a crazy amount of money. Because you can make a crazy amount of money reselling cards, but you have to be buying.
You have to invest. Yeah.
So I'd like to. If you ever go on Whatnot, I don't go on there because I would just be buying shit like crazy. But there's a lot of scammers on there too that people will bid essentially to have a break and a big.
Wouldn't you love to have that
Probably.
in your repertoire toward the end of that game?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Here's a fun one. A fetch card, but probably not for a good one. Yeah. It's a little expensive, but it could be...
All the packs?
Well, I won the extra one. I won the game. I got a dragon.
Hell yeah.
The good ones. Here comes the Mox Jasper. Anything good, Nate?
A potential commander there.
Oh, yeah. This set had a lot of good 3-colored stuff.
It's dragons were always a lot of colors.
Yeah. So there was good stuff for those colorways.
And I do like
There's a lot of good
multicolors.
achievements. Lots of good achievements.
There we go. I'm probably not going to use it, but it's good land.
It's good land, son.
Here
That
we go.
seems like
Call
it'd
the
be
spirit
alright.
dragons. That looks good. Dragons are indestructible. Put a +1/+1 counter on a dragon of each color, and then if you have 5 counters this way, you win the game. Oh yeah, that one. What's that thing worth?
Oh, this one might be good.
What are the colors?
For each
All of
color,
them.
pay 1/1 counter on a dragon control of that color.
What's it called again? Call
Call the spirit dragons.
the
I don't. That's some like magic wording in there that.
spirit dragons. Alright, let's see. Loading. $300. Just
Oh.
kidding. $1.29.
Ah.
Oh well.
Seems like
You fooled me.
If you have dragons out, you just play that.
Yeah. Not a fan of easy wins. I like the really crazy complicated ones. Alright, so I think
I'm gonna take this back.
how's it 8:21 already? Alright, so
Yeah,
let's
about
see
that
here.
time.
Alright, so the keynote, I mean not the keynote, the Powerball isn't until Friday, so we have to wait until then for those
See
cards.
these badass.
So let's look at the
So this
Hit
one, I think, is a
5.
regular lotto ticket.
yeah, let me
You didn't get me a hit 5. You gave me 2 Powerballs.
I gave you 2 Powerballs?
Powerball.
Is that why the hit 5s didn't make sense? Here, give me one of the Powerball ones. Oh yeah, because one of these goes to the producer. So this one will be for the producer.
See, producer.
Right? So that means one for the table, one for Kyle, one for the producer. Okay.
I guess he's gonna play Magic all weekend.
No. Then we got a hit 5 for the producer, a hit 5 for Kyle, and a hit 5 for the table, and a Keno for the table. Okay, let's see here. How's this work? Hit 5. Alright. Hit 5 Washington. So Thursday, 19th, current jackpot 165,000.
Whoa.
All right. So we got 3, 6, 10, 29, 36.
Zilch.
I got 1.
1. Let's see here. Does 1 get us anything? Let's hit 5, right? Load or do something. How to claim a prize. How do you know if you win something? These websites suck.
You don't.
Mhm. Like, they should just say, hey, oh, here we go, how to win. If you get 2 balls, you win something. So, nothing there.
How does that make any sense? Because it says the odds are 1 in 10.
Yeah, well, it's 1 in 11 if you to get 2 white balls. Oh, and you don't even win money. You just win another ticket. That's funny. Let's see this Keno here.
This one's a loser.
Daily Keno Washington Lottery. How's this work? All right, who wants to look at these numbers here?
What? I thought these weren't drawn.
Keno says his latest draw is Thursday, June 19th. So,
Okay.
all right. 5,
No.
6,
Nope.
12,
Nope.
13,
Nope.
14,
Nope.
17, 23, 27, 28, 31, 37, 39,
Nope.
41,
I don't even know where I'm looking anymore.
At the car, the
But
numbers.
you've gone beyond the amount of numbers.
There's a second line.
I'm telling you, you've gone beyond the 10 numbers that are here. And I've already...
I got to 42. I see 68, 76, 65. Give it to him.
Yeah. Do it again. Start from the top.
Give it to him.
I got 9, 23, 24, 33.
Hold on. Let me write this down, because you got some. There's a 23 on there. Let's see.
Yeah,
this
but it
was
has to
trash,
be in
right?
that position.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, any numbers. No, any of the numbers.
Oh, then I might be a millionaire. I'm not.
Okay.
9, 23, 24, 33, 42, 53, 59, 65, 68, 76.
Okay, so we got 4 numbers. Let's see if that wins us anything for the table.
That sounds like a lot.
Fuck. You need 0 or 5.
Nah, that's how it
So
goes.
that's how it
How many
goes.
would 5 gotten us? I feel like 4.
5, we would have
Yeah.
been splitting $2.
$2. Ooh.
But 0
I feel
gets
like
you
4 was a lot. I'm
$3.
pretty excited about it.
I was too, until I found out it's terrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess we just have to wait to see if any of us is a millionaire for the Powerball ticket. But
that'd be nice.
yeah, right. I'd share with you guys, and if it's the table, well, then we all have to share. That's the rule. So,
There
but
you go.
thank you, gentlemen. James, do
Thank
you
you.
want to?
Yeah, don't play Land Destroy with your friends. Because it's not fun.
James,
Nobody likes it.
it turned the game around for me.
Yeah, but it just pauses the game for so long. That sucks. And I hate it.
Okay, well,
That's
it
just
worked
my
for me.
opinion, man.
I was gonna say, did
Nate, agree with me.
you want to?
Land Destroy does suck.
Hey,
It's an easy side thing. It does suck.
well, it works,
It does work.
Uncounterable one.
right?
Yeah. I did have a counter spell.
But it says right on it,
Yep.
cannot be countered. But it worked.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I almost lost, but
If I
Goblin
would've done
Bombardment for the
trigger,
win.
I'd been dead.
Yeah. Well,
That's about magic.
anything you want to shout out, Nate? SkylineGolfCourse.com, whatever it is.
Skyline.golf.
.golf. Skyline.golf.
Yep.
It's a good domain.
What about you?
I actually just made a Medicare website today, so I don't even know what it's called. But
For
I'm
your,
gonna make
your
it
farmers?
switch. It's not for farmers, I'm a broker.
Oh,
Medicare.
gotcha.
Access to every single plan for people.
Okay.
Which is a pretty sweet resource in this town.
So is it like Sorenson.com or something?
I don't know. I don't even know if I put it live. I thought I did, but I'm just trying to have something where if you type in Medicare, my website pops up.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, we'll get you there. We'll
Yeah.
get you there. If you need
I don't know SEO stuff.
I know a great website designer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have a website.
It's not me, but it is somebody else in this room.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's. I don't care what the website does. I just care that it says I do this.
Right.
It's a contact form.
Well, my website is still frivolousdreams.com. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, James.
The show is over and no one is rich. Maybe next time I'll hit real big. I wish you good day. I'll see you next time. Oh!